Hi Capricorn, this will be your love reading, so we're going to go ahead and get started. If you're interested in the singles readings, those are posted separately on the playlist. This is for love, so like coupled already, that sort of thing. So we will look at who you are dealing with in love and where you're at with the situation, overall energy, couple oracle cards, you know, the whole thing. All right, let's get started for Capricorn, see what's going on with Capricorn's love life. All right, Capricorn, please. Show me who they are dealing with in love very clearly. Show me where Capricorn is at very clearly. Show me an overall energy very clearly. We'll throw in some advice cards for Capricorn, please. Okay, 2 more shuffles, Capricorn, and we're good. Okay. Okay. All right, you're ready. Got it. Ready. Okay, so we have the Magician, the King of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands. We have the 2 of Cups, the World card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. Overall energy is the 9 of Wands. Okay, so something dragging on, going on. We've got the 8 of Swords underneath. Somebody's built their own kind of prison, possibly coming up in the future. We do have the 9 of Cups and the Knight of Cups, and the 3 of Cups and the King of Cups coming into the near future. All right, so let me pull your Romance Angel card and your Romance Answer card and your Advice card, and we'll get started with this. So we do have 2 pretty significant major arcana cards with the World and the Magician, so we'll see what's going on with that. Definitely an opportunity here, but it feels like it's being blocked, and there's just a lot of confusion around it. It could be something around property or a divorce going on here, too, for some of you. All right, let's see. What is the Romance Answer card? Oh, okay. If You Believe is the card that just kind of flew out. All right. And we have Ask Your Angels at the bottom of the deck. All right. And let me get your advice card, and then we will be ready. Door to Romance is the card. Okay. Hang on. These are falling all over. Let me fix this a little bit. Oh, there they go. Okay. All right. Okay. So we've got the Magician. We've got the King of Swords. So some pretty crazy energy going on here. I mean, you could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with an air sign, possibly Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, you know, that sort of deal. But I feel like somebody's trying to force a conclusion to something here, okay? So it's like there's this sort of like manipulation energy going on, I feel, with the Magician. And I think that manipulation energy is going on because of the 2 of Cups, because there is a connection between you two, all right? But it's like I feel like there's a forcing here of closure. And it could be because they're trying to get you to offer some sort of like money gift, or, you know, like, in other words, like a divorce or something. You guys go to mediation. They're trying to force this like some sort of quick mediation closure and get some sort of like financial money from this in some way. For some of you, could have something to do with a property. Absolutely. I say fight. I say fight it with the 5 of Wands here. I'm not usually a fan of the 5 of Wands, but sometimes the 5 of Wands can be positive, you know, and it can be a card of like, you know, fighting for what you want. It's a card of competition, of sporting type things, right? So I feel like somebody's playing a game with you here with the Magician, and trying to manipulate you based on your the connection that you guys have, all right? And I feel like they are forcing your hand or whatever at closure in order to get you to offer some sort of tangible to them. And, you know, I feel with this blocking energy here, like the thing is, like, they're really like they're blocking you, you know, or, you know, you need to block them, whatever, you know, but it's like there's nothing This is so cold, this energy here. It's just super duper cold, all right? And I that's why I'm going to go with manipulation on this, because the Magician doesn't always mean that. Somebody else had this too. It might have been Gemini or maybe Taurus. I can't remember. But they had this in the similar kind of energy in their reading. With the overall energy also of the Nine of Wands, I feel like whatever this is, it's like, I don't know. I feel like both people are kind of like in this like hellish like prison, right? Because like the Nine of Wands just keeps going on and on. This person just keeps like putting effort into passions, putting effort into passions, but you know, all they ever do is they just end up hurt, you know, with the Nine of Wands. And it's like, I mean, eventually they'll get there, you know, but I mean, you know, at what cost, you know? And then we have the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which again is like, to me, like a self-imposed prison. It's a card of fear, of not moving forward, of not being able to see what is around you, because you know you're blindfolded, you're tied, you're just scared to move forward. I'm not saying you. I mean, this could be the other person. So I mean, when I say you, that could be them. All right. And I feel like there's this something definitely like for you that is really good, because you have If You Believe and you have Door to Romance. So I don't see that. You know, this is your advice card. Let's see. Let me get a couple other cards on here. Why does this person have the Four of Wands, please? Why does this person have the Four of Wands? You know, it could be, you know, maybe you're dealing with somebody who's married also. That could be, I mean, I don't see evidence of a third-party situation, but it could be somebody that is getting a divorce. But be careful if they're saying that. They could be manipulating the situation, okay? So that's possible. Yeah, this person's very, oh wow, yeah. So I got the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck again, and I pulled the Emperor. This person is very calculating, and they are very much in control, all right? So you gotta be careful, you know, with this person, because I feel like they're forcing your hand at something and taking advantage of a love situation. That's what I really feel with this, and I don't say stuff like that too often. I really don't, but I'm really getting that vibe here. So let me see what the Five of Wands. My thought was this is to fight back, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me take a look. What do we get with the Five of Wands? Three of Coin. Okay, now the Three of Coin. Wow. Oh my God. I cut the deck again at the same place. All right. So I'm getting different cards, but this is still always at the bottom of the deck, all right? So definitely somebody is afraid of moving forward to get their real wish and their real commitment, okay? Because these two cards have been at the bottom, the set of three has been at the bottom of the deck each time I've done this. That's the third time now. So, okay, with the Three of Pentacles, it's not really about fighting back then, all right? So I might be wrong on that. All right, I just kind of got a sense of that. But, I mean, it's still, like, in a sense, like, standing up for yourself, absolutely. But I don't think it is so much about fighting or anything. I think it's more about confusion through a situation, and you guys really just need to work together. You need to work together to find some sort of creative solution to this, because I feel, or like some counseling or something, or an advisor. This could be something about like property, like I said. Maybe you guys, you know, this could be like a divorce thing, and you guys are, you know, there's an offer being made here, but this person's making out like a bandit, all right? They're getting the house, they're getting this, they're getting that, and you're getting like, you know, an Ace of Pentacles, all right? So you gotta be careful here. I feel like you should work with somebody and get some advice, okay? Spiritual advice even. And I'm not saying like tarot readings. I don't mean that. This is beyond tarot reading. I'm saying like, you know, maybe like, you know, if you have like a really good spiritual group that you can go to, or like a church or something like that you like, you know, I don't know, whatever, that you trust, or, you know, some sort of even like banking, you know, type, like not banking necessarily, but like a financial advisor. That's the word I was looking for. You know, something to cut through the confusion of this. I think you need some advice from like an outside source is what I feel, because this this person is dominating, like in a sense, and like, I mean, Capricorn, you don't get dominated. What the hell, you know? Well, depends, but you know, in a fun way sometimes, but not in this kind of way. This is like real world stuff, and this is, you know, you don't want to be dominated in this situation, right? So I don't know. I don't feel it's like super positive for you. But I do like the door to romance and the if you believe. Let's see what's going on with that. But I would definitely be careful of whatever this is that you are having some sort of closure with or legal type dealings with. I would be very, very, very suspect and careful. All right, so let's look at if you believe in door to romance and see what's going on there. Clarify this for, actually, let's put all the cards back in. That way, if any others come out, we'll know the same stuff. All right. So, if you believe, let's look at if you believe for Capricorn, please. Can we get some further clarification on if you believe? Okay, here we go. Okay, Knight of Cups. Yeah, so definitely somebody, oh, all right. Oh, Hierophant under that. Nice. The Hierophant was under there, and the Two of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So I think, you know, if you believe, you know, there is definitely some sort of romance here, you know, for you, and some sort of like definite commitment. So maybe it is that person. Like if you really believe it's that person, then maybe it's that person, you know, that's possible. But I really, you know, wasn't feeling the energy around them. Yeah, maybe that's just right now, I don't know. But for others of you, this could be somebody new. You know, you just got to believe in kind of romance again, is what I feel. You know, I feel like that whatever that is, it's cold and it's done a number on you, and I think you need to kind of believe in romance again. Believe that there is like a commitment, you know, for you that it's much higher. So I feel like, especially with the Two of Cups underneath the deck, that's really, really good. So let's see what your door to romance is, and then we'll wrap this up here. So door to romance is the advice. So see what that is. So to me, you know, since it's an advice card and it is the door to romance, it's about opening up that door. You know, you got to, like, the doors aren't kind of fully open. They're like kind of open, like so you can peek through it. But in a lot of these cards, the doors are fully open. This one's just partially. And the heart is kind of still, you know, there's a key. There's still a key that needs to be, you know, placed in there, and it's in a bird cage, which, you know, to me, bird cage is, you know, freedom, that sort of thing. So it's like you got to like kind of let the door open and expand and all that sort of thing. So romance is definitely needed. We've got the Knight of Cups here. I mean, how romantic, you know, we can't get much more romantic than the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Hanged Man just fell out, so you definitely need to look at things from different perspectives too. That could be, and it can also require patience. You know, maybe there's just patience that is required with this. But let's see what door to romance might indicate. Okay. Okay, so we have the eight of, nothing says romance like 8 pentacles. Okay, so, but, you know, it could be a Virgo, okay, because this is a card that is associated with Virgo, all right? So if you discipline, if you keep working towards this, you know, that sort of thing, there could be, you know, a possible Virgo in your future. You do have the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, all right? So that is like an abundance of love, or, you know, yeah, it can be a third-party situation, but, you know, it is a positive card. I mean, we've got the Seven of Swords here with the Three of Cups, so yeah. I mean, it could be a little bit third-party-ish, but, you know, I like it. You know, the thing is about the Eight of Pentacles, too, is it's a card of keep working on what you're doing. So it's like, okay, you can look at things from a different perspective for like 50 million years, right? And you can be in limbo about a situation for that, or you can work on things. You can work on opening that door and making it bigger, all right? There may be a Virgo in your future waiting on the other side of that door. You know, there could be, you know, something that is, but you got to open the door to romance, you know, to receive and let that, you know, that heart out of the cage, that sort of thing. Yeah, King of Cups, there you go. So very nice. This is, you know, again, more emotional exchange. This is about being, you know, not too overindulgent in emotions, but this is about, you know, finding your emotions, going from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. That's work. That's the work that is done with the Eight of Coin, increasing the Eight of Coin increases your status, right? So, you know, that we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have this Eight of Coin, which is working on something, continuing it, and then it turns into the King of Cups, which is like more romantic. You know, this is like the, you know, you can't get higher than the King, really, you know, in the Cups situation. So I feel like this door needs to be opened, okay? It's only partially opened, and there's something still like that needs to be unlocked. You've been keeping it in a bird cage. It ain't doing anybody any good. You know what I'm saying? The Hangman, I was gonna say look at things from a different perspective and all that. Sure, that's fine, but don't do it forever. You know, you need to work on you know, getting this door open, all right, and thinking about it and looking at all angles is good, but it, you know, as long as you're not staying in that energy, all right. So, all right, I'm gonna leave it there, Capricorn. Interesting read for you guys, and we'll see you on next Thursday when I do these. All right, thanks.